go. Can you see it? Hello, and I'm getting ready to read Scarlett a book called Little Book of Bedtime Stories. And this story is called Daisy's First Adventure. I don't know anything about this little book. I just got it today. On Sunday mornings when Sam and Sarah went to the park, Sarah always took her doll Daisy along with her. Now, although Daisy didn't want to be left at home, she did find her trips to the park rather boring. While Sam and Sarah played ball, Daisy was left lying in the grass looking up at the sky. When they played hide and seek or climbed trees, Daisy was left alone, propped up in the corner of a hard park bench. I wish I could go around the park instead of staying in one place all the time, the doll thought to herself. And on this Sunday morning, Daisy was about to get her wish. There were times when Sarah's brother, Sam, could be quite a naughty little boy, and as they ran across the park, he snatched Sarah's doll and hurled her high into the air. "Something exciting is happening to me at last," gasped Daisy, as she flew over the trees. Down below, she could see children sailing toy boats on the lake, people cycling and skating and jogging around the park, and everybody having so much fun. All of a sudden, Daisy was lifted up in the fluttering tails of a passing kite. A strong gust of wind took her all the way around the park, and as she looked down, she saw Sam and Sarah searching for her in the long grass by the trees. The next moment, the wind dropped and the kite fluttered and dived down towards the lake. But just before it hit the water, Daisy let go of the kite's tail, jumped onto the deck of a toy sailing boat. "That was lucky," Daisy giggled to herself as she sped across the water. It was her first trip on a boat, and it was wonderful. As the sailing boat reached the edge of the lake, an inquisitive duck swam across. Perhaps he thought Daisy was a slice of bread or a tasty, tasty duckweed, for he grabbed her in his beak and hurried towards the shore. But when he discovered that Daisy was not good to eat, he waddled out of the pond and dropped her in the long grass by the trees. "Look, there's Daisy," yelled Sam, looking very relieved. "She must have been here all the time. Promise you'll never ever throw Daisy away again," said Sarah, holding onto her doll tightly. Sam promised he wouldn't, but Daisy hoped he would. This was her first big adventure, and she longed to have another one just as exciting. That was cute. That was about a little dolly, wasn't it? That was cute. And that was the Little Book of Bedtime Stories. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be reading more.